Very good morning, students. Let's continue our today's session. Let's begin from the topic Neighbors of India. India has a common land boundary with Pakistan and Afghanistan in northwest, with China, Nepal, Bhutan in northeast, and with Myanmar and Bangladesh in east. So India has a common boundary with the following countries. Okay. You can go through map for it. In the south, Sri Lanka and Maldives are our maritime, or we can say the seaside neighbors. India and Sri Lanka are separated by the Palk Strait and Gulf of Mannar. Lakshadweep Island are located in the Arabian Sea, while Andaman and Nicobar Island are located in the Bay of Bengal. So these are the neighboring countries of our India. Indira Point, which was the southernmost point of India, was submerged, means it was overflowed in 2004 due to the tsunami. With this, few islands of Andaman and Nicobar were also submerged into the ocean. So when the tsunami occurred in 2004, so the few islands of Andaman and Nicobar that were also submerged, means that also go into the ocean. Now, geological structure. The current physiography of India is the result of tectonic and crustal movement of the earth. Tectonic means it is the structure of earth's crust. Both constructive as well as destructive effect of this movement can be seen. Means the bad way and the good way both can be seen. Both effects can be seen. The knowledge about the interior of the earth is very interesting. The crust of the earth floats over the semi-liquid rocks of the asthenosphere, means the upper layer of earth's mantle. Heat is generated due to the radioactive process in the interior of the earth. So here the heat is generated due to the radioactive process inside the earth. It tends to reach the surface of the earth by generating conventional currents, or we can say the fluids that results from the convection. These upward currents break the upper layers into large pieces, and that is known as lithosphere plates. There are 7 major tectonic plates, or we can say the upper layer of Earth's mantle. First is Pacific, second North American, third South American, fourth Eurasian, means the European and American combined. Then next is African, sixth is Indo-Australian, and seventh is Antarctica plate. At some places, these plates are drifting away from each other, means they are floating away from each other, which are known as divergent plate, or we can say varying or differing plate. At some places, these plates come closer to each other, and that is known as convergent plates. Due to divergence and convergence, the process is fold. Fold means obviously bend, and fault, that means planes that will take place. Due to the movement of this plates over millions of years, shapes of landforms as well as their locations have changed, and when the certain movements are happening over millions of years, then the shapes of the landforms that will be changed, or we can say the locations also will be changed. The process of divergence is responsible for all the tectonic and volcanic activities on the earth. So this process is responsible for the volcanic activities on the earth, and as well as there is change in upper layer of earth's crust. Wherever these drifting plates have collided, or we can say disagreed with one another, it has resulted into mountain building process. So when this both will go opposite, at that time the mountain will build up. Wherever these plates drift away, fissures are created, or we can say the gap hole is created within landform and ocean. The continents situated along these fisheries are drifting apart continuously. Such plates are called divergent or convergent plate. Okay. India was a part of very vast and ancient landmass known as Gondwana. This large landmass consisted of present South America, Africa, Australia and Antarctica. Over a period, the Indo-Australian plate started drifting gradually towards north. Means this plate started moving towards north side. It is so believed that this plate collided with a large Eurasian plate before about 5 crore years. Due to this collision, means to get in front of one another, between Indo-Australian plate and Eurasian plate, the Himalayan mountain system emerged out of Caspian Sea. This Himalayan mountain existed at that time, or we can say formed at that time. A large valley was formed to the south of Himalayan system, wherein alluvial sediments were deposited by the rivers flowing from north and south of it. Thus the Ganga plain between Himalayan and South Peninsula means the half island, was formed. A huge volcanic eruption took place in northwest of the Peninsular Plateau, as a result of which the western portion of the plateau was disintegrated and was submerged. When this volcanic eruption took place at that time, the western portion of plateau was submerged. This led to the formation of Arabian Sea, and due to this effect, the formation of Arabian Sea was occurred, or we can say that was led. Due to the submergence, the Western Ghats become more distinct. Means due to this submerge, when the Arabian Sea formed, so due to that, the Western Ghats became more clear. Thus a large diversified is seen in Indian subcontinent. Lofty mountain ranges are seen in the north. Lofty mountain ranges are seen in the north, as we have seen earlier. Many plateaus, summits means the mountain tops, and passes means ghats are seen with them. Ganga, Yamuna and Brahmaputra rivers flow in the northern plains. Their alluvial deposits have formed this plain. Two edges in the form of ghats on two sides of the plateaus and coastal plains are situated on the eastern and western margins, and thus India holds a diversified physiography, or we can say expanded physical geography. I hope this lesson is clear to you. If you still found any query in this unit, you can direct contact me. Thank you.